Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Sierra, and I'm back with another video. This video is about your love life. So what you need to know or hear at the time of you watching this video, listening to this video, or coming across this video. So what that means is whenever you happen to see it, that is when this message should resonate with you, whether it be the same day that I upload it or like 3 months from now, whenever you take the time to listen to it. If it does not resonate with you, you may want to check out the readings for your other signs. We do have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and several other signs in our charts, but those are the main ones that you want to look at when it comes to these readings, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Again, this is about what you need to know or hear at the time of you watching this video about your love life. We got some sirens in the background. If that's an indication of anything. Okay, so we are starting with the 10 of Wands, okay? So some of you may be feeling like you are literally carrying the load of your relationship all by yourself if you are in a relationship. So as you can see, you wouldn't even think a bird would be able to carry these long, heavy sticks, but this is one bird and they are carrying it all by themselves. So you might feel like everything has been placed on your shoulders when it comes to the relationship, making sure the relationship is stable and that everyone is happy. We also have the Fool card. So what I'm getting from this bird sitting here is stubborn for some reason. That's the word that I'm getting. Somebody who's stubborn, somebody who does not want to change. It's funny because the Fool card is like the opposite of what I'm getting here. What I'm getting here is you would be a fool not to change, okay? You would be a fool not to try something new, okay? So it's funny, it's called the Fool card, like, okay, that would be foolish for you to do, but what I'm getting is there is a change needed here, whether it be you or your partner. This seems like more of a reading for people who are in a relationship, or maybe they got out of a relationship that wasn't going so well. But somebody is being stubborn, okay? And then we have the Devil card, which again, that can just represent attachments, maybe attachments to a certain mindset for one. So being attached to a mindset, a way of thinking that is not helping you. It is holding you back. It is keeping you stuck. And it's not helping you to progress forward. Now, again, I don't know if this is you or if this is the person that you're dealing with. Put it wherever it needs to go. Okay, place the roles wherever it needs to go. With this Moon and Page of Swords, you might be finding out some information. You may have found out some things, some secrets that you did not know about this person. Or you might be finding out some information soon that you did not know. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with this Moon and the Page of Swords. But also with the Page of Swords, I'm getting the need to learn something new, the need to study, the need to constantly be working on bettering yourself, getting more knowledge, understanding more and more. So somebody needs to learn some new ways of doing things, especially with this Hierophant card too. This can represent marriage. So for some of you, this might be a marriage. You might be married. I might be talking about your spouse right now. Okay, but if you're not, this is representing just the need to not conform all the time, not be so traditional. This could be somebody that's overly religious, or it could just represent just somebody who's very traditional, somebody who does not want to change, somebody who is stubborn, like I said, with this bird sitting here on this log or whatever. That's looking real stubborn to me. Okay, so it's just the need to open up your mind. Somebody is closed-minded. It could be you, or it could be the person that you're dealing with. Now let's move on. We have the Door to Romance. So, okay. Door to Romance, Magician, and the Mirror. door to spirit, cornucopia, and action. So what I'm getting here is that in order to kind of unlock the door to romance, the door to happiness, moving to another level, you might be like at just a bad space with your spouse right now. Or if you're not in a relationship, you're not at a point in life where you have a partner that you feel is meeting all of your needs, especially when it comes to romance and emotional fulfillment. What I'm showing is, in order for that to happen for you, you need to learn how to be the alchemist, learn how to be the magician in the mirror, learn how to manifest what you want. And sometimes in order to do that, you have to not be thinking in such a traditional way, because a lot of the times we aren't taught what we need to know in order to manifest successfully, quickly. We are not taught the steps that we need to take. Like a lot of the times you'll hear people say, think positive, think positive, think positive, think positive. That's like one step. There's other steps involved in that. If you have a negative thought that keeps coming up in your mind, you need to figure out why. You need to address that. You need to see where that's coming from so you can heal that, instead of just pushing it out of your mind because everybody's telling you to think positive. So it's time to do some research and see what's the best way for you to go about manifesting love in your life. Or if you're in a relationship and you're not happy in your relationship, manifesting the type of relationship that you want. Okay, so we also have door to spirit. So again, this is talking about, for some of you, you might be moving from religion to more spirituality. It's also talking about going to whoever your higher power is yourself. Understanding you don't need a middle person. You don't need to go through somebody else. You have a direct connection to your higher power, to your spirit guides. You can ask them for help. You can put out your request. You can ask them for signs. You have a direct connection. And some of you need to work on strengthening that connection. And then once you do that, you see here, we have cornucopia, we have door to romance, but we have the action card. So once you take action on strengthening your connection to spirit, whoever that is, whatever you call it, and your higher self, let's not forget that, then you're going to see things starting to get better for you when it comes to romance. You guys had the most cards. I did not mean to pull 5 cards from this deck. This is the Energy Oracle. I think I only pulled 2 cards from this deck for every other reading. But for some reason, I just kept going. I just kept going and pulling more cards. I don't know why. So you guys have the most cards out of everyone. Okay, so next we have the answers you need are coming. So with this Page of Swords, some of y'all are going to be getting some information. If you've been having questions about something, if you've been unsure about something, some information is going to be coming to you soon. You might want to make sure you check your source though, the source that you're getting the information from. And then we have the your hard work is paying off. So for some of you, you have been taking the time to do the shadow work, to strengthen your connection with your higher self or your inner child or your spirit guides, whatever work you needed to be doing on yourself. Some of you haven't taken the time to do that, so you're going to be seeing this pay off. So for some of you, this door to romance and this cornucopia is opening up for you soon, if it's not already open. For some of you though, y'all got work to do. Some of y'all are this bird right here that's being stubborn, and you have more work to do. Okay, so we have adjustments are required. So that's what I was saying. For some of you, it's like a split reading. Some of you have already been doing this. Some of y'all have more work to do. We all have more work to do, but some of y'all have more than others. Let me just say that. Or you haven't even gotten started with this adjustments are required. Okay, you might not be able to do things the way you've always done them. It might be time to change some things up. And then we have the be assertive and if you believe. Okay, so going back to, it's covered up, but I think it was this one, the Magician. If you believe, okay? Do you believe that you truly have the power to manifest what it is that you want and for that to actually happen for you. Because a lot of us that grew up in traditional religion, we weren't necessarily taught that. I think there's a book of the Bible called the Book of Thomas that goes really deep into manifestation. That's not even in the Bible anymore. They took it out. So like you didn't even get to read that book if you grew up in the traditional Christian religion like I did. Okay, certain things were left out on purpose. So you're going to have to take the time to go out on your own and do some research on your own to learn some of these techniques that is out here working for everybody else, but you haven't heard of it, or you might have heard of it, but you don't think it's real, or you don't think it's going to work for you. People are just talking, whatever. I don't believe all that. Keep saying that if you want to. Or you can take the time to venture out, not be afraid. We have the enlightenment, okay? How perfect is that? Enlightenment, okay? Take the time to learn something new. Research, research, research. Anything that I tell you, don't just believe what I say. Anything that somebody else tells you, don't just believe what they say. We have access to so much information. There was a point in time where, like when the Bible first came out, only the elite people could read. So the people who couldn't read had to just go off of what they were being told. We have access to so much information now that if something isn't working for you, you can find something else that will work for you, because not everything is going to work for everybody. For me, even though I grew up Christian, my grandmother always told me stuff that kind of lines up with manifestation. Like there's the power of life and death is in the tongue, stuff like that. Speak things that are not as though they were. I can't remember, all the total way to say it, but I grew up in a traditional Christian household, but also spiritual as well. Okay, it was kind of like a mix. So that's not something that necessarily held me back, but for some people, they are so stuck on certain things and certain ways of doing things. Even if it's not religion, it could be something else, some other mindset that is holding you back and is not allowing you to get what it is that you want. Meanwhile, other people are out there getting what they want, being happy in life. Okay, we also have the devotion and dreams fulfilled. So again, once you take the time to step outside of the box, then you're going to see that your dreams are fulfilled. Now, if this isn't you, then this is most likely somebody that you're dealing with. You might be dealing with somebody who's too stubborn, and you are excited, you're learning new things, you want to try new things, and they want to keep you from doing that. They want to hold you back. They want to tell you what you want to do and what you believe in is stupid. You might want to rethink being with that person if that's, the case, but I'm not here to tell you what to do. We have the healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So again, some of you have dealt with this, but you've done the work to start moving past it. So you're going to start seeing more and more positive things happening for you when it comes to your love life. And then we have the photograph. Looking at your photographs, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. Okay? Make new memories. Make new traditions. Make new ways of looking at things. If things weren't going well for you in the past, don't dwell on it. Focus on how to make your future more favorable. All right, that's what I have for y'all. So, hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Again, if it didn't resonate, please feel free to check out one of the readings for your other signs. And thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.